Okay, well, at least you're honest about it.
That's right.
How about recruiting? For many years, the Florida A&M band was known for mostly males who participated. How did you feel about women who came on the scene, and do you remember when that happened?
Yes, I do. It was sort of a shock
Really?
to the band itself and to the audience. As you know, I believe that was Title IX when
That's
that
right.
came into reality as a law. And being a law-abiding citizen, I would follow the regulations, whatever they were. And however, earlier in my career, I didn't wish to have girls in the band because I didn't wish to subject them to the rigors of the rehearsals and to the physical dexterity that it required. And I thought that was maybe a little bit overboard for women. And I have since, after we bended over to Title IX, we find that the young ladies can do the same thing the young men can do,
That's right.
and some cases do it better. So there's no problem there. The young ladies have been great assets to the band. We're very proud and certainly pleased to have all of them in there.
Dr. Foster, you all travel extensively. When did you realize that the FAMU band had tremendous star power and that you weren't just traveling to HBCU events, that you were being invited to participate in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? And when did you also realize that the band needed to see the world? Do you have fond memories? I'm sure you do, of those times.
Oh, certainly so. All of these things were gradual developments, of course. And when you are the center of attraction, you have no idea how that is affecting you. And but we sort of just went along with the times and began to accept engagements all over the country.
You name it, the band has done it. We're talking
Yes.
the Super Bowl. We're talking Bastille Day and Paris, France. It was just a tremendous highlight to see the FAMU band there at the Eiffel Tower. I will never forget that. How did that come about? And because of the size of the band, how did you foot the bill for something like that?
Well, you know, I received a call from John Paul Goud from Paris, France. And he indicated to me that he was interested in bringing the band to Paris, France for the Bastille Day Parade. And as he was talking, my mind was just clicking away that this is impossible. And I began to turn over the cost of airfare just for one individual to be on board a plane, let alone 250 or more. And but anyway, he began to talk, and he was so enthusiastic about having the band there. And I told him that if he would be kind enough to put that down in black and white and send it in the telegram or letter form and what they were able to do, I would be able to gladly consider it and present it to our president and the Board of Regents for approval. And everything went on, and lo and behold, I got approval for everything. And I couldn't believe it. And even now I have to pinch myself. You know, that trip cost us, the country of France, over $500,000.
Wow.
And they were just marvelous in terms of being hosts. We just had the time of our life. They greeted us as celebrities from the day we arrived until the day that we left. And it was just a wonderful experience to go to the historical sites in Paris, the Louvre, and Eiffel Tower, and just many things. And we didn't have to wait in line. They let us through immediately. We had, I guess, VIP consideration, and we went right straight on through. And I never will forget that one of the students looked at one of the paintings of that were there, and they said that it was just unreal that we're here in Paris, France, looking at something as historic as this. And it was just a great, great experience. The experience of a lifetime, and is certainly the highest on our chart.
Do you remember your first Super Bowl experience with the band?
Yes, I do. The Super Bowl III in the Orange Bowl in Miami, Florida. And I remember the impresario of the Orange Bowl at that time, and he wanted us to go come out of the Horn of Plenty. I didn't know what in the world he was talking about. And lo and behold, it finally dawned upon me what he was trying to do is to have something very different and something that would be really exciting for the TV audience. And it was at the Orange Bowl Stadium that we came out of the Horn of Plenty. And we did one of the possibly greatest pageantry shows that we've ever done. We did it on sports. And I can remember the first formation that we did was eagle. And this eagle, we had the band members in the position of as if they were wings were flying, and the music that we played was Under the Double Eagle by John Philip Sousa. And this was just a absolute sensation.
Dr. Foster, one of the crowning moments post Dr. Foster was when the band went and appeared on national television. They're always used to that. But to appear on the Grammy Award show, not the band in its entirety, but representatives of Florida A&M that still represented Florida A&M Marching 100. I don't know if you got a chance to see that or witness that.
Yes, I did.
But it was just an awesome experience for many of the band members. And when you think about what the band means to the students who participate, when I think of the band, it's more than just an opportunity to convey a message through music and dance. A lot of these students are visiting places and experiencing things that many of us may only read about. But because of their experience, they are going to points around the world. That may not have been your intention when you first came here from Tuskegee all those years ago. But when you relish that fact, what comes to mind about the whole experience, your tenure, and where the band is now in its journey?
Well, it's fantastic, and it's very difficult to look into the crystal ball, so to speak. But I can tell you that I've had just a exceptional band staff. Number one was Dr. Julian E. White, who was the Associate Director of Bands and in charge of drills. Mr. Lindsay Sargent, who was the arranger and responsible for the sound of the band. And this is probably the most important facet of the difference between the FAMU Marching Band and all the other bands in the country.